As a new bookkeeper, you may be wondering what type of services can you offer to those first clients that you may get. I've got an answer for you. At the very least, I'm going to give you some food for thought. In the very beginning, you may be feeling overwhelmed because maybe you're thinking that you need to know all the things before you get started. But I'm going to ask you to not do that, because if we wait until everything is perfect and we know all the things, then we're never going to start. And that's not what I want for you. The whole purpose of this channel is to get you to start, run, and scale a profitable bookkeeping business. And part of the profit starts with getting started and getting out there and offering a service that you're going to feel comfortable with. In the very beginning, we tend to overcomplicate things and want to do all the things. We may be tempted to compare our beginning to somebody's middle or end. And I want to have you do the opposite of that. I want to ask you to keep it simple. So that's what we're going to focus on today's video. We're going to talk about what it is that you could start offering as a new bookkeeper, as the proud owner of a new bookkeeping business. What are you going to offer to those initial clients while you gain experience, gain confidence, gain testimonials, and then you can start offering more after you get comfortable with the bare bones. So let's stay tuned for that. Before we go any further, I'm Veronica Sagastumi, and I created the Profitable Bookkeeping Biz YouTube channel so that you could learn how to start, run, and grow a profitable bookkeeping business. All right, now that we got the introductions out of the way, let's get to today's topic. The very first thing that I'm going to ask you to do is to think about the type of client that you want. In the very beginning, some of the most ideal clients for you is a service provider. And a service provider could be in the form of some of the best business owners for a new bookkeeper to focus on are consultants, freelancers, independent contractors, some type of service provider, such as another accountant or a lawyer, website designer, coaches. Coaches are amazing business owners that new bookkeepers can assist, social media managers. You get the gist. The main thing is that you identify this ideal client as a service provider that you can then offer your services to. And those services will be in the form of recording or categorizing the transactions that the small business owner, does. What all of these service providers that are small business owners have in common is that they pretty much do all the purchasing and invoicing or billing themselves. Oftentimes, they have some sort of automatic processing in the back end of their business that's processing the receipt or the charge. So you, as the new bookkeeper, what you are going to focus on is categorizing all of these transactions that are either in one or multiple bank accounts or one or multiple credit cards. Your main role as a new bookkeeper for these types of small business owners is to categorize the incoming cash and the outgoing cash. Categorize them by the type of income, categorize them by the type of expense, and then take it one step further. They're doing all the purchasing. They're doing all the billing or invoicing, okay? You're categorizing the transactions of cash coming in, cash going out. You're going to then reconcile those bank accounts, and you're going to reconcile those credit card charges. And the reconciliation is just that, is basically matching the transactions that are coded in the bookkeeping or accounting software system versus what's in the statement. And if there's something that you need help with to identify, that's where the small business owner comes into play. But you, as a new bookkeeper, the service that you're offering is to record or categorize those transactions in a timely manner, reconcile those accounts in a timely manner to then, so to speak, close the financial books so that you can then generate a report, whether it's a balance sheet or an income statement, also known as a profit and loss statement for the small business owner, so that they can, one, know what happened how did their cash perform? How did their business perform? What's the health of, it's almost like a report card. How did their business do in this past period? And that is going to help them, that report that you generate for them, especially if it's in a timely manner, right after the month close ends, you're going to do this month-end close of reconciling. If you can generate these reports to that small business owner and deliver them with a little bit of just maybe, I call it a little bit of a highlight analysis, but just highlight or call out some things that they should know or be aware of. Now, if you get that to them in a timely manner, they can then make business decisions that will impact their current month or future months of their business. That is where you add benefit and value to your small business client. Do you start to see how you can start with a very simple, bare bones service offer, and you are looking for those business owners that need your help at the very entry level that you're at. Later in another video, I will get more into stacking those service offers. You start with the bare bones and how do you add on to them? But in the beginning, keep it simple. Give yourself the break of learning on the job, but also gaining the confidence, gaining the skill, the experience, and testimonials. How does that sound? Doable, right? So just to do a quick recap, the first thing that I want you to think about and identify is the type of service offer that you're going to be making to then the service provider that you're going to be offering this service to. So those are two things that go hand in hand. You can think about the client first, or the offer and then the client. Sometimes it's easier to think about the service offer after you think and identify about the type of client that you want to make this offer to. So the first thing you want to do is either think about the service offer or think about the client, but they go hand in hand. And I want you to keep it simple. You don't need to learn all of the bookkeeping and accounting out there. You need to identify what software you're going to specialize in. In most of the cases, it's either going to be like Intuit, QuickBooks. One of those is going to be your starting point. And from there, you're going to go ahead and make these offers to small business owners. That's when you start to realize that you have a viable business offer, and you're going to be testing the waters. You don't have to have it all figured out. In a future video, I will also cover pricing, value-based versus hourly. But right now, all you need to do is make a list of the types of service providers that you would like to reach out to, and think about the service offer that you want to offer, which in this case would be to do monthly bookkeeping in the form of categorizing all their transactions. Recording those transactions in an accounting or bookkeeping software is where the small business owner starts to fall behind. They have so much on their plate. They have to run the business. They have to manage people or take care of clients. They have to come up with social media content. They have to be wearing so many different hats that you can come and tell them, let me take this off your plate so that you can focus on running your business while I take care of the back end and make sure that everything is going where they're supposed to be going. The transactions, that is. Categorize them, generate the financial statement, and get all of that information to your client in a timely manner. I know you can do it, because a lot of people have been where you are at. That feeling of insecurity or not knowing where to start, or the not knowing what you don't know, it's okay. Just take a deep breath, take one step at a time. The very next step after you watch this video is to go ahead and put some things on paper or type them up in a Google Doc, whatever you want, and just get started. Think about the service providers that you want to make this offer to, and think about this offer that you want to put together. It's the bare bones bookkeeping service provider. If you found this video valuable, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so already, or ring that bell and click that thumbs up so that I know that you enjoyed this video and I can create more content like this for you in the future. I'm Veronica Sagastumi. I will see you next time, same place, same time. Bye for now.